Hi guys! I have a new setup, so I'm kind of thrilled to be doing this right now. I have a few things that I want to get off. There was one thing that today I was actually going to do. Um, I was going to film a video instead of live streaming, but I figured let's do both. I'm going to live stream the video I was going to post and cut it up and post it later. Anyways, let's go off with the novel things. My headphones are now bunny ears, and I've got a microphone, pop filter, and everything else over here. And it's gonna be so fun and exciting. And I think I got to start with what I was gonna write about. Last week, I did an inordinate amount of research to figure out the Generation Z slang, and this is kind of the same thing, but it's more along the lines of if I basically have a question, I want to figure out something new, and then I do again an order of research to figure out the answer to my question. So this last week was Generation Z slang, which kind of good thing, bad thing. I know what they're saying now, and they are saying mean things sometimes. But today we're gonna focus on why people game, why gamers game. Because I was wondering, like, I was thinking, I wonder why people game. Like, people have so many different reasons to game. And I have a random list that came up with, but then I found out a better list that I'm going to actually call upon and make a video on instead. Anyways, do I have written down here? Maybe. Okay, so I know there are different types of gamers, and I was basically going to talk about the newbies that are figuring these things out versus the like really old gamers that can continue. This is why I don't live stream things, but this is gonna be fun today. We're gonna be live streaming all my mess ups. There's like people that have been playing for a long time who kind of gatekeep gamers, and it's true for many things. I think that one thing I realized when I was thinking about like actually was more towards anime, and there are different types of anime fans, definitely. But it's kind of like the same thing for like there are different anime fans, and there are different gamers. So I feel like it's kind of like the gist would have been new gamers that are just figuring things out versus old gamers that know their thing. They know their shit. So I I thought there was I was gonna do a spectrum on that, but there's more to it than that. So let's get started on reading out what things I have come up with. Also, I have a list of songs and things that I'm gonna do in addition to this. That's why it's 7 to whenever. I don't know when I'm gonna stop. Not don't know when I'm gonna start. Don't know when I'm gonna stop. As you do. That the right one. Okay, we are here. We are here, and you're with me, right? I came up with, or researched, why people game, and there are basically 15 reasons why people game. Starting off with the novelty. It's new, it's different. Let's game, let's figure out how to do what all the rage of people are doing. They're going to game. It's new, let's see what happens. The second one, I think, is more so people not necessarily introduced into gaming, but they're more into getting better at gaming. The competency and mastery of gaming is another reason why people game. And I feel that this is on a spectrum where there's like the new people that are getting into it, and then people that are getting better at it, and then there's the masters who can and cannot be very difficult to be around. Similarly, when you're getting used to things, there's the exploration and freedom of gaming. So you figured out how to game, you're kind of okay at it, you're good at it, and there's more things to it. There's more levels, there's the more tasks that you can do in the game. So basically, the other reason why you game is to explore and to expand your horizons and figure out how this game works. And if it's a free play, you can find new things all the time, of course. Another reason why people game is called external exploration. So outside of the game, you're figuring out different ways to game and figure out how things work, of course. You do what you want, you explore your boundaries, and definitely that is another reason why people game. There's external exploration and there's internal exploration of your figuring out around you. Similarly, you figure out inside of you how you're figuring out how you're dealing with things, situations. You're internally figuring things out for yourself, like, oh, I'm that kind of person while you're like gaming. Another reason why people game is risk taking. They're doing things that they've never tried to do before, so they're figuring out how is this going to work out? Is it going to be difficult? Is it going to be challenging? Take the risk. That is another reason why people game. And of course, if you're taking risk, there's also the competitive risk. You're learning how to compete with your peers, and that's more the bigger picture. There's like the new people that are figuring out things competitively, comparing themselves to people that game hardcore for a long time. So the competitive thing, like I can do better than this guy because well I'm not an old dinosaur like them, basically. The other risk is the quest risk. They do a whole bunch of different quests, and that's another reason why you would game is to complete the quests. Another one would be the social risk, which is similar to if you're getting into gaming, you're doing it because of your peers are also doing it too. So that is kind of why you would be gaming as well. Another interesting way of looking at it is it's living life, but not really. It's kind of in a game, you're figuring things out, and it is a safe place to fail. You can fail in real life with serious consequences, but in the context of the game, it's not that serious. So it is a safe place to fail. And another one would have been basically, as I was talking about or hinting at before, another reason people why people game is competition. When you're playing, you're competing with other gamers and you're living life to the fullest by competing with all of them. And if you're good at it, if you're good at gaming, you can turn it into an income. You might get income from it and make base a career off of it. There are definitely other gamers out there that have done that. They have received income and made a career off of it. So that's another reason why people game. Oh boy, sorry, this is quite longer than I anticipated. I think it's also on top of everything that I said before. Another reason people game is esports. Um, Today, gaming has turned into kind of a sport, and there are definitely the esport leagues that provide another reason why people game. Another reason why people game is professional problems. So if in real life you have issues with your career, you can get into gaming, which is way to another reason why you would game is because it's popular now and the track you were on before didn't work out for you, so now you're on this track. Reason why people game is, what did I say? It was to build and create, to take things and turn into something new. And similarly, in real life, it's different. In gaming, it's a totally different way of seeing things, and can build and create things in the game. You can put time and energy into your game. Reason why people game, similarly, I talked about social aspects, but it's also about building relationships. And here we talk about Discord and all that fun stuff that you can do online. What's this? Reason why people game is online predators, they mentioned. Uh, Definitely, it's a different way to catch up on the predators and make sure that they don't abuse other people. But I think the general aspect of the next part of reasons why people game is the relaxation aspect. I know that if I'm just having a bad day, I'll put on a game and I'll just like, get through it by just playing the game, and that's reason why unwind and relaxation is definitely one of the points that I totally understand. Another reason why people game is the excitement of it. It's new, it's different. You're hitting those dopamine receptors all the time when you game. This is one I previously mentioned, but it is an escape for reality to you. So another reason why you would game is it's an escape. It's a way to get out of your head, get out of your mind, and just game. It's an escape from your realities. An escape from people. It's an escape from situations. It provides you autonomy or independence, and provides you a measurable progress. Similarly, there's OPG progress. Um, you can make it's kind of like you can make things different for you if you can change things are different in gaming situations, of course. There's OPG progress, which is when your character is doing things and accomplishing things. There's also mobile progress, when you're individually competing and accomplishing things. And then there's collecting. Um, I think this also can refer to Pokemon and how you're collecting the Pokemon, and that's another reason why you would game is to collect things. You can collect items, skins, and games are fun. Another one which I don't really want to address, but it is a popular topic in gaming industry, is loot boxes. To game, you can accomplish loot boxes and get things in real life. And I don't really want to get into it because it has been a hot topic back in the day. But loot boxes is another reason why people would game. I can add on to that for us in a second. Um, the conclusion is basically that, and I'm also gonna put this link in the down below. People game for different reasons, and hmm, I don't know how I'm gonna put this, but I can add to it that when you're gaming, you're gaming. I can see in a different aspect of it that when I'm streaming on Twitch, and I'm not a streamer on Twitch, but when I'm watching streamers on Twitch, you watch them and you get bits. You get points for watching them for an extended amount of time, and then I collect all those bits, and I can get emotes and different things for them. But that's definitely another reason why I would passively game, but it's not really gaming. Another reason why is, excuse me, my allergies are out of control, is I think that article really covers why people game and reasons why you would game. I personally have a different reasons why. It's the social aspect. It's some in some instances the financial aspect. There's reasons why people do it, many things, and gaming that's one of them. It's also a good stress relief, and it's just like bouncing ideas off that I had originally, but then I found that article which put it into better perspective. But definitely, when I want to like de-stress, I game. When I want to socialize, I game. When I want to figure things out, one of the things that I have discovered is when I'm trying to figure out when I'm trying to figure out parts of life, like I'm like, I've got this problem, I'm gonna sit on it, I'm just gonna game because I'll be focusing on something else while my mind kind of figures it out. That's another reason why you can game. There's so many different reasons why people game, but I figured that would cover the basics of why people game. And of course, you cover up the social, the financial, everything about it. It's a lot of fun. It has been taken to new heights today. So it's different now. You can tell this gaming is a kind of a different beast now. It used to be like gaming. It was simple, it was straightforward, but now there's like MOBAs, there's so many different things. There are different ways of playing, different depths of playing, and definitely I would totally encourage people to game if you understand the repercussions of the game. For example, one of the games is Pokemon, and you go to different locations, you collect Pokemon, you battle. Sure, that's fine, but I personally don't talk too much about Pokemon, because when it comes to Pokemon, there's financial risks involved. In that, to do something, sometimes it costs money, real life money. So when I'm like talking to my nephew about it, they were talking about things that like I don't know, they're acting like things are free and they can do whatever they want. Of course, they're like in grade two, so whatever. But that's one of the things that like I'm not too into talking to somebody else about gaming because they don't understand. It's like, oh, I can't just do this because I need money to do this, and that's a whole big thing that I'm gonna just put on side for another time. But that is basically my in-depth look into gaming and why people game, types of gamers. It's a fun thing. I'm so excited that I am able to game, even though my skill level isn't like up there. It's I can do enough that I'm having fun. Anyways, I think I'm going to cut that there and use that as my next video. Oh, my nose is so runny!